welcome back. Today I have a fun project using Paper Cherries Bohemian Babe kit. I love this kit. I think it's so girly and fun, and I'm going to make it to a project. Here are some of the items that come in the kit. This is a pom-pom trim. I love the little white braided part. I think it's really cute. A prairie sequence mix, and I think it's beautiful. It has even tiny little beads in it. It's really adorable. These wood numbers that come at random numbers, and I like them because they give you really creative way to add embellishments. These wood buttons, and my favorite, these gold roses. I think those are versatile for not only this kit but everything else, and they come in this cute drawstring bag. So let's get started. I have gone ahead and done some prep work. Here are some banner cuts that I used with my Sizzix, and I went around the edges and did some gold sewing on it, as well as doing some trim sewing on the very bottom of two of those. So now that these are kind of done with prep work, let's go ahead and assemble this beautiful banner. I'm using the collection Good Vibes from Crepe Paper because I thought it went really well with this collection. I went ahead and picked out some embellishments, and I sewed a couple things. I'm adding those little yellow tassels from the last kit, which goes perfect with this collection. I like that all the Paper Cherries kits kind of go well with other collections, current collections, and you can mix and match, which is really fun. So I'm going ahead and just adding these little paper banners, and these are part of kind of the edges of when you tear out paper from the 6x6 pack, and that's kind of what's left at the very top. I wanted to use my scraps as well. I'm using the very cute llama chipboard piece. I took off the stickiness from the back, and I'm making sure that everything is very secured with foam dots and hot glue. I'm using the Good Vibes because during this time we need some good vibes, and so I'm just adding that on top of the llama, and I wanted them to kind of have a somewhat of a symmetrical look. Did you see that? I almost put the good upside down. I wanted to add some symmetry to this banner, kind of have the left side the same as the right side. And I'm using the wooden little numbers, and I'm using a number 3 and a number 18 on the other side. Those are the birthdays of my kids. I thought it was going to be cute because my daughter is going to probably end up stealing this from me and adding it into her room because she's a boho babe. So I thought it was cute to add in the numbers from their birthdays. Adding in some gold thread to the back of that little house. The house also has sewn edges as well. And that little heart, it's a felt heart, and I picked it up in some of the embellishments that I have stashed away for Valentine's. I thought it went really cute with this. I like the color. It kind of brings out the banner feels in it. I used the sequence mix, some of the gold roses, and those buttons to make this shaker. I went ahead of time and created that shaker. I thought it was a good idea because I didn't want this video to be really long, but I just used some circled eyes, and I actually glued down the roses and some of the buttons so that when the shaker goes around, it goes around the buttons as well. I thought that was fun. Adding in some stickers that I think would go good. I'm using my little static powder tool here to take away the stickiness from the sticker and just make it more into an ephemera piece. Adding some foam squares, putting it on top, and then I'm going to add in just a little bit of ephemera on the side. I want the shaker to be the main thing on this banner. I think it's fun because all the little shaker things kind of are shaking around right in the middle, so it draws the eyes to the middle as well as to asymmetrical sides. And then I'm kind of using this little hack where I also did some of the buttons upside down so you could just see the wood pieces. And I think that's pretty cute. Like I said, these colors on this kit make it really easy to go with lots of different kind of collections and stuff like that. I know that this one was really cute. It also went really well with crepe paper notes and things. Yes, that's an older collection, obviously, but it was great. It was a great color combo to mix that up with. I'm adding some eyelets, yes, to be able to put some of the yarn, the ribbon trim that I have going on there. And then I'm doing yellow on the two banners on the sides and pink in the middle. And I accidentally, didn't take out everything I needed, so I had to go back and get that. Now these holes are super tiny, and I kind of had some trouble putting the thread through. And you could see the thread is kind of chunky. So what I did was I just added some hot glue to the tip and waited for it to not be as hot, and then just kind of formed a little cone tip, so it was easier to pull through those eyelets. Sorry for a shaky camera. I accidentally bumped it with my hand when I was putting through the yarn. I think this fuzzy yarn worked really well. I have no idea where I got this. It was somebody gifted to me because I only had a little strand of it, and I think it was Natalie who gifted it to me in a couple of videos ago. We did a swap together, and I think she was the one that gave it to me. I'm not sure, but I loved it. I thought it kind of reminded me of like the llama. If the llama were to give off yarn, that's what I got the feel of that. So I thought it went really well. Adding in those little tassels from the last Paper Cherries kit, that went well and great, and it gives a little dangly touch. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it was easy to just kind of follow with along. Here's some pictures, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks, guys. Bye.